statement that President Saleh made not too long ago, declaring a general amnesty for the follies and mistakes that were made. How does that impact prosecuting the people who you mentioned earlier in your statements would be prosecuted, people like Abdullah Khairan or other individuals in which there are documented instances of them killing innocent civilians? Thanks.
Thanks, Greg. So, Mohammed, maybe you could start in terms of the private enterprise question of how to make, and then we can get into the meaty questions that were just asked.
I'll be very honest. You're not going to have any prosperity in the economy without having security and political stability. So that's first and foremost the priority for the next government. And Greg, the number of fighters for Al-Qaeda went up. Borrowing from your words, we took our eye off the ball. And a lot of foreign fighters have came in actually from Somalia and from other areas where the international community have been cracking down on them, but especially now in Abiyan, perhaps a lot of these numbers in the past were sort of sleeper cells that just came. The thing about the Abiyan battle is everybody came from their cells in Shabwa, in Jof, in Marib. The known affiliates of AQAP that were killed in Abiyan were from various parts of the country. So Abiyan brought them all in one place, and this is what happened. Regarding the amnesty, the UN envoy to Yemen, bin Umar, actually welcomed the amnesty. But the amnesty, if you read it carefully, it says that it does not include that people have criminal records or criminal prosecutions that are active and open right now. So it's just a general amnesty, but I think people who have blood on their hands will be prosecuted eventually.
I think I have one little point to make about Greg, about your Al-Qaeda question.
And also, I'd like to hear sort of, you've spoken to so many different people, elites, protesters. What is the perception of Al-Qaeda in Yemen also?
That there is no Al-Qaeda in Yemen? Is the perception in the north.